What's going on, Fandomites? Happy New Year.
It's the freaking New Year's almost, just about. We're 1 hour out.
Yep.
2023 is on the way.
55 minutes away. We just wrapped up a very awesome live stream with the Knights of the Nerds Table. If you do get a chance, go and check out their page. Become one of their now 1,000 plus subscribers, please, and thank you. It was a lot of fun. Tell me why, Brian.
Ain't nothing but heartache.
It was a blast.
So
Keith Cooper from Blurdish showed up in the comments. We had a bunch of other people show up. Princess Michelle showed up. And we're hoping that some other friends of ours are going to show up in this stream as well. Bearded Bear team members and whatnot. So, let's kick off the stream with what do we like about 2022 as far as the cast is concerned. Like, what were some of our favorite things from our show or cons that we did?
I love that we launched Geeked Moms and Bard's Tavern Talk. The fact that they're both consistently coming out with stuff, especially Bard's Tavern Talk. Man, they have so many ideas that they're pumping out constantly. I absolutely love it. Wonder if Tyler's available tonight.
They are actually going to have an episode come out tomorrow called Talking Movies with a Talking Bear, where me and the Bard sat down in the absence of JB and talked about films that I just have not seen. Weird Science was one of them. Watcher in the Woods was another. We talked about a lot of different little things, and it was really fun. And that episode will drop at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning as a New Year's treat for you guys. So definitely be on the lookout on the YouTube page for that. What was your favorite episode to record this year? My majestically bearded faithful co-host.
Ooh.
I know it's a tough one, right?
We did a lot of good episodes this year.
Yeah.
Come back to me. You answer first. I'm going to go look at our YouTube channel and decide between these. I want to do a process of elimination.
I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go look at the YouTube and just cuz I love every episode we do. Don't get
me wrong. What?
But
I'm just going to do the most recent one. Not most recent, but the most recent like full length thing. The Lost Legends episode, because that was very different for us. Usually when we get on to our podcast episodes, we go in to be excited about something, get all nerdy about how much we love a property. But that episode, although we still did some of that because we can't not nerd out, a lot of that was also us paying homage to people we've lost in the last few years that mean a lot to us. What's that, Jay? We cannot hear you.
Oh, there's Jay.
I see Jay, but I don't hear Jay. It says he's muted. Hold on. I could unmute you, I think. Cannot unmute your guest. The mic is not connected.
I think we're good now.
There we go. It's
We're good now. Hello.
For all of you that are watching this after or that have tuned in now, just so y'all know, Jay is our now official third co-host of the Bear and the Beard podcast. What that means is, along with all of the other awesome things that they're doing out in the realms of social media, being the social media sorcerer supreme, this is one guarantee we can make for you in 2023. Every episode of the Bear and the Beard podcast, whether it be a mini episode or a full-length episode, because we are going to start doing mini episodes, will contain at least Bear, Beard, or Bear, Nerd Squatch, Beard, Nerd Squatch. One of the Bear and the Beard will be here, and Nerd Squatch will be with. So the nerdy conversations are going to continue. We're kind of revamping just a little bit, where we want to do some smaller episodes about things that not all three of us are huge fans of. I know that these two awesome teammates of mine want to talk Doctor Who.
We have so much Doctor Who to bring you
guys. I have nothing against Doctor Who. Nothing against it.
We have hype for the 60th. Okay. So we have hype for the 60th. We talk about Jodie Whittaker. We need a whole thing where you and I talk about Jodie Whittaker's run, because although it was amazing, it also had its shortcomings due to writing, but none of that was Jodie's fault. We need to just talk about all of Doctor Who.
Yeah, and I have nothing against Doctor Who.
I'm excited to talk about Ncuti Gatwa, the new one. I'm very
Yes.
Yes.
But I have nothing against Doctor Who. If you go back and listen to our episode, I don't remember how far back it is. It was one of our first season ones, so it's not available on YouTube. But I'm not as big into Doctor Who as these two are. So that gave me the idea, or us the idea collectively, to go, hey, let's do mini episodes where we could talk about stuff that not all of us are fans of, and not only for that, but also for the fact that Jay has become a part of the family here. We love Jay. Jay has already been on so many episodes, like it just felt natural. So Jay's the official third co-host of the Bear and the Beard. Thank you, Jay.
I mean,
welcome to the team. Thank you so much.
We love you, Jay. We love you so much. And I think it was like, once we started having you on a couple episodes, we had to keep inviting you back because we just love chatting with you. So it's almost like from your fourth or fifth appearance, you already at that point were a third co-host. It just wasn't official yet because you're always there to give us more conversation. That way it's not just him and I riffing off each other. It's more perspectives. Hey, Dieter, we love Dieter.
Thank you.
So we're so glad to officially call you a third co-host.
Thank you.
Hombrello in the comments as well. But yes, so Jay has become the official third co-host of the show. We're not changing the name of the show. That's we are branded now. This is a thing.
The Bear and the Beard podcast
featuring Nerd Jay. They're featuring Nerd Squatch, the random roving Nerd Squatch. And actually, that brings me back to the question that we asked at the when we started this conversation. What was our favorite project? My favorite episode that we did this year was talking the soapbox with Jay.
It's Squatch Talk, baby. Oh yeah.
The official title of the episode obviously was Squatch's Soapbox Pride. It was season 3, episode 12. If you haven't checked it out, please go do. We are actually essentially doing a live version of that episode.
I'm so proud that we're doing it live
at Fan Expo. It's going to be amazing. So if you haven't watched it, go and watch it, and then you can watch the new one on our Patreon when it comes out.
I've already rewritten so much of it, so it's going to be fresh.
That one's all you. Like, I'm just like in that episode. I'm riffing off you. Let's go. Let's do it.
I'm excited. Let's do it.
What was your favorite episode that we did this year, Jay? And while you're thinking, because I want to give you a rundown. So just so we're all clear on the time frame. Season 3 started with Headaches of Hollywood, where we interviewed Colin K. Bass. We then had Hawkeye, a rebranding Bullseye. Spider-Man, with a great movie, must also come a great review. We also had the fan castings and rumors of the MCU Part 1, Peacemaker, a gun-believable adventure, Sherlock 101, an elementary episode. We had the Battinson installment, an enigmatic analysis, where the Riddler
had the best intro.
Yes, agreed.
Jay's intro was amazing.
Fan casting and rumors in the MCU Part 2, which was really good. Scarab statues and sand, our Moon Knight episode. Too many sorcerers, not enough multiverse. Giant reptiles, big teeth, amusement park, run. Squatch's Soapbox, as I mentioned. Literacy, the great power and great responsibility. The Marvelous Misadventures of Kamala and Friends, For the Love of Thunder, a mighty review. The Midwest Comic-Con Sport Expo vendor interview, that bonus episode there. Getting Swifty and talking adult animation was next after that. Werewolves, Hunters, and Man Things Oh My, a Howling Halloween special by night. She-Hulk Smash, which probably our most views of this year. Oh no, I'm sorry. For Love and Thunder was our most viewed, 543 views. She-Hulk coming in at 69. Nice. I don't want to be gross, but
that.
I can't. Yes. Nerdy Gamer Talk Volume 3 was next, where we talked with Katie and then also Tyler from Bard's Tavern Talk. Then we had Lost Legends, and then a few of our favorite Christmas things.
You know, I'm listening to this long list of all of our episodes, and I remember every single one of these episodes. I just don't remember cramming them all into one year.
Yeah,
that's a lot of episodes in one year, and we had fun doing every single one.
And we even took time off. Like there were
Absolutely.
weeks where we didn't put out any content.
We wanted to
because we had stuff
consistently
going
put out.
on.
We wanted to consistently put out 2 episodes a year, and we didn't know if that would, or not 2 episodes a year,
A
2
month.
episodes a month, and we didn't know if that was enough. We thought maybe we were cutting back too much. But I'm listening to how much we fit into a year, and I'm like,
Mhm.
what podcast at our size puts out that much content? We just
People
love
that
talking
love it.
nerdy.
Well, I guess I hate to be biased, but it's not bias. It's more or less. I love any opportunity.
We do.
Hello.
Hey, dude, nerd.
We put that much content out.
yeah, you do.
Hello.
You guys put out a lot of content.
Welcome,
I love
Dieter,
it.
from the Knights of the Nerds table.
Hi guys,
Hello.
this is an invasion.
I figured
because
I
we
figured he
tried
would have
it.
been sick of us by now.
No,
It is
you guys
perfect
spent the last
Time
4
flies when you-
hours sacrificing your time to come make our stream a wonderful experience. I wanted to come and ring in the new year for you weird Midwesterners. So, hi everyone.
Well, perfect timing. I was just getting ready to say that my favorite episode of this year was the one where we talked gay shit. Oh, excuse my friend. Anyway.
I think it's late enough. It's okay to cuss.
Yeah, we are definitely past the watershed. Are you kidding me?
It doesn't.
Anyway.
It doesn't mean you're excluded from getting one of these, though.
Language.
It's more or less because I prefer any chance that I get to talk about this, because I believe that the more, even if not 1,000 people see it, I'm still putting my positive energy out into the atmosphere. That
Agreed.
I'm hoping for a better place for people
Yes,
that are different, that aren't of the normative.
y'all means all.
Yes,
True.
as we say.
I think the Southerners would realize that.
It literally stands for you all. Like, come
They
on.
don't grammar, Robert.
And by the way, y'all is absolutely appropriate and correct grammar. It is
I
a
agree.
perfectly acceptable contraction. You know what else is perfectly acceptable grammar?
Ain't.
I'm just saying the third person singular they.
Where's my con vest that has my pronouns on it?
Yeah, okay, Dieter, since you hopped in the hot seat, I'm going to ask you, because you admitted in your in your stream that we did a little while ago that you have not seen as many episodes of our show that you wanted to. But what is your favorite? What is your favorite episode? And it doesn't have to be from this year. What's your favorite one of ours that you've seen so far? Give us constructive criticism. Be
So
Simon
the-
Cowell for a second.
The one that I really enjoyed, and not just because I was a part of it, but that whole series of the mini series that you guys were doing on She-Hulk. Honestly, I know that you guys had some scheduling issues trying to make that happen. And it was
Go green.
It was genuinely a bit of a letdown. Every week that you guys would be like, we gotta wait. Because particularly just seeing Jay, especially so passionate about the character and so like evangelizing everything, and then Brian, you were just like you were like a little kid who had gone to the amusement park for the first time and was down for anything. And that's a really good vibe, and I really approve of that vibe.
I loved hearing every word of that because
Go Green was amazing. I went back
We-
and watched it after I watched She-Hulk because that was one reason why I wasn't on it, was because I was waiting until they were all out so I could.
and Jay and I could not wait. We
Yeah.
could not wait. I am a huge Hulk fan, and Jay's a huge She-Hulk fan, and we knew we had to collaborate and talk about this show because I knew I was gonna love it. I was actually combating a lot of people on TikTok about that show because a lot of people felt like certain characters should have got more spotlight than Jennifer Walters, the titular character of the show.
It's
and
her show.
I responded to someone and
Literally.
saying, I understand why not having enough of one character can be a little upsetting. I misled myself when I first watched the show. I thought there was going to be a lot more Mark Ruffalo, but I didn't put that disappointment on the show or the writers because they don't owe us focus on other characters. They owe us focus on the main character, and that's what the show did, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And I was still loved what I got out of Hulk, and everything about that show I could not praise.
If you start making a show too much about the side characters, then you wind up with what happened with Boba Fett, when it was like 2 episodes were essentially The Mandalorian season 2.5. Like, I'm not disappointed that those episodes exist, but you put them in the middle of a Boba Fett show.
Yeah.
Like, why? You know, I'm not sad that I got them, obviously,
Right.
but that's what happened.
I'm with you. I'm glad
Humbrolo's
Boba
here, by the way, for those of y'all.
Hello, Humbrella.
Hi, Humbrella.
And Josh is here. Josh is
Yep,
here.
we had Josh sneak in. How you doing, Josh?
Yeah,
I'm
they're
doing
coming
great.
in left and right.
Still fighting to be awake.
Oh, it's not too bad of a fight. I'll make it through.
But Han, you were saying, sorry, I did want to tell everybody that you were here. So you were saying about the Boba Fett thing?
I agree with you. He could have used a bit more spotlight, but I'm glad he's back officially in canon. He's back in the Star Wars universe. You know, where they're going to take him from here, we don't know, but I'm just glad he's back, because for so many years everyone was like, no, he's still dead. No, the expanded universe isn't canon. All of that kind of stuff, but no, he's back, and we can thank, what was it, who was it that, there was an episode of Parks and Rec where
Oh, Patton Oswalt's filibuster.
Yes, the
Yes.
filibuster.
Oswald tried exactly how Boba Fett would be brought back, and they took it and ran with it. So,
I still say.
I
the
mean,
expanded
when
universe.
Patton Oswalt gives you a free recipe to print money, you don't say no.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, MODOK. Come on. That
I
was
love-
probably one of the like gems that came out of this or last year. I can't remember when that came out. But Patton Oswalt playing MODOK was exceptionally well done.
I loved that series too. Hate that it was canceled.
For now.
I actually have never seen it.
You should watch it. It's all right.
There's
Dieter,
a lot of
here's-
shows I should
Dieter,
watch.
here's your homework. You have to watch Venture Brothers, and now you have to watch MODOK. That's
I've never seen
I
either
also
of
I have
those.
to watch Doom Patrol. I still haven't watched freaking Peacemaker. Like, I got problems.
Peacemaker's amazing.
I know,
I
gotta
am
watch
right now addicted to. I finally got into My Hero Academia, and I am just kind of binging it a little bit. I'm loving it.
it. Look
Very
at
good.
Josh over there smiling like a proud papa.
It's
He
so
can
good.
use one for all without breaking himself now. It's only 5%, but he can use it. He can fucking use it.
It's very cool because, like, one of my favorite parts about being a part of the anime fandom in general is the fact that when you get into anime and you start talking to other people who are into anime and whatnot, there's certain tropes, right? And I don't know how else to explain it other than like maybe a singer. If there's a singer that has a very distinctive voice, like singers that come to mind, or like the lead singer of the Red Hot Chili Peppers or Tom DeLonge from Blink-182, where they don't have a traditionally good singing voice. Like if you grade their voice on like what is proper and like, you know, Josh Groban, it's not that. But
Oh,
they're very
Josh.
successful and they're very good. And how this translates, this very roundabout analogy that I'm spinning here, is that in anime, there's certain things like the guy pushing his glasses up, or the villain licking their lips, or, you know, at the start of a battle, someone going, "Oh, he's fast." You know, like all those tropes, we laugh at them, we make fun of them because it's funny. Just like when Tom DeLonge says "time" or "voice inside my head," it's funny. That's not how you talk. Why does he have that accent? It makes no sense. He's from California. But we laugh at those things, we make fun of those things, but yet we're also very big fans of those things. And that's one of the things I appreciate about anime, where there are so many tropes about it. There's so many goofy things that you're like, ha ha ha, they did the thing. But
they did the
it's
thing.
also what makes anime anime. And so like I laugh at it on the inside because it's goofy, but it also like makes me like, the more of those tropes that I see, the more I'm like, okay, this is anime. I can get into this. Like I will continue to watch the show. They're doing the things.
The overcrying though, like
He gets better with that. And I will say what I said earlier on our stream. the antagonist of animes are rarely the best character in said anime.
True.
That's rare, and oftentimes they're annoying. You can run down the list of Naruto, annoying as heck, especially to start. Asta from Black Clover, extremely annoying to start. Deku, extremely annoying. I mean, it just
I
you
don't
can run
find
down the
Deku
list.
annoying. I just wish he would stop crying all the time.
Yeah.
But the character that annoys me the most, that I've heard from other people is not going to stop annoying me, is Bakugo.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
he's
always
even
yelling.
I know that.
Take a
Yeah.
THC pill.
Because I
My
know
guy.
what you don't like about Bakugo. I know that he is always going to get on your nerves.
But
Like-
he does get better too because he has moments, and I think that is
moments.
what makes characters that are annoying, particularly in anime,
You
bearable.
know who else had
stomachable,
moments?
Because if they have
Thanos had moments where he was right. You can see his point. All right, he was still the villain.
Yeah, we
I
like
don't know
bringing
that-
up these things. Like so far, what we brought up us of like Mason Mussolini, we brought up Saddam. They're like, yo, Thanos had an idea too. Like, I love where we're going with this.
Thanos was a
We're
liberator.
infecting other people now, guys. We need to rethink our lives.
The scene where Bakugo is getting the first place trophy thing, and they're
Yeah.
like hanging it in his mouth, and he's all chained up. I'm like, that's just over the top anger. Like,
Yeah.
you clearly need to be putting us in an asylum. What is
Yeah,
going on?
no,
here?
they tone some of that down too. Probably. So message boards are extremely active for anime, and one thing that I have noticed is that the writers tend to be responsive, and oftentimes will specifically ask for input on characters or story arcs or things. For example, Naruto is huge, and it ended, and they started Boruto, which is Naruto's son, and it has done very, very poorly. People do not like it. By and large,
It's so poorly done.
it's
so poorly.
very hard to find someone that will argue for Boruto. So the creator and the creators, the people that are behind creating it, put up a social media post basically where they're asking the fans, "Where here's what we're going to do. We want to do a spin-off. We're going to kind of dip back into some older characters. What would you guys like to see?" And they're going to go with what the people say. And I think that that's really, really cool. And I think certain unnamed studios could maybe learn a lesson from that type of behavior, and that maybe listening to the fans and maybe sort of polling what they would like and actually doing it could be a positive thing. So I think it's really cool.
Worked
that
for
they're doing it.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yep, it did.
I mean,
I've got some thoughts about some things with Rise of the Beasts that could change too. I'm hoping we can force them to change.
I'm reserving myself to now. I just have to wait until it comes out. Like, I've not even been watching trailers lately because I'm so scared that I'm gonna form an opinion of something, and then when the actual property comes out, I'm gonna have talked myself out of watching it. So-
Yeah,
I don't know.
fair enough.
I haven't been hyped for a Transformers movie in quite a long time. So the fact that I'm actually hyped about this one tells me something.
So why? Where's the
I
hype
don't
coming
know.
from?
Well, because
I don't know, it just feels different.
Yeah.
It feels
It-
different
part
from
of it
the
has
Michael
got
Bay.
it.
Is it the time?
Seeing the Beast
Bumble-
Can I,
Wars.
Bumblebee.
can I give my perspective on it?
Yes, please.
Possibly. Maybe. Okay, so what I was thinking, this is just what happened to me. I saw Bumblebee on a chance. I was like, I'm giving you one shot. And the first thing, if you've seen it, the opening scene of Bumblebee is enough to make you reconsider a franchise, I think. They take you right back to Generation 1 at its core, and and it's just great. Right? So, I'm on board again.
I loved watching Bumblebee, and it felt like moving forward, Transformers movies were going to be different, but I didn't know in what way. And I watched the trailer for Rise of the Beasts, and although I don't know much about the Beast side, oh no, you were not rude at all. You're wonderful, Jay. It feels like it's going to be different than the Michael Bay stuff that I didn't enjoy. Now, I did enjoy the first Transformers movie.
Yes.
The first one.
Another big thing for me is Anthony Ramos. I really trust him as an actor.
Yes.
Anything I've seen him in, I think he pulls a great performance out of himself. And so I feel like him being what seems to be the main human character, at least from the trailer, maybe that's misleading, gives me a lot of hope that it's going to be a fantastic movie, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this about the Michael Bay era of Transformers. It was a lot of fun, the first movie, then it got repetitive. Right.
Well,
Exactly.
what's the best one? Is the first one the best one? Do you guys think?
I would say.
I think so.
Bay, yeah. And
Out of the Michael Bay
era-
ones,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Out of all the ones that
Hands
have come
down.
out so far,
hands
Yeah.
down, it's the first one.
Yeah. The first
I
one
have
by
to
far is the
agree.
best.
I love the first one.
Yeah.
The
love
attention
the
to
third one.
detail in the first one.
Josh
was
looks
on
confused.
point.
well,
Because
Listen,
I'm
listen.
listening to a lot of voices in my head right now. So
Sorry.
I mean,
we're all
look.
telling you Autobots Transformer roll out. Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, listen. Did Megan
I like
Fox have something to do with it? And that I was 12 when it came out, sure. But going back and rewatching it, it wasn't just Megan Fox I liked. The movie was actually enjoyable. At some point, I guess, especially with the last Shia LaBeouf-led Michael Bay movie, it just got repetitive, man. Like it seemed like
what about the
they're trying
ones
to
that weren't done with Michael Bay? Are those okay or
Bumblebee.
not really?
there's only
There's
one
only
that
one,
wasn't
and it's
done by
Bumblebee,
Michael
and
Bay,
by all
that's
accounts, it
Bumblebee.
was good.
Well, there
Jay,
was
you
one-
seem to really like. Is that
I-
right?
It was better than the
Yeah.
first Transformers movie, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
Because I know I saw the first one and I know I saw the second one, and then from there it gets kind of hazy. I can't
Yeah.
really recall.
They
what
run
I did
together.
and
I
didn't
know
see.
I've seen a couple more, but literally the plot lines run together. There is some ancient technology from the planet they come from, that is
Yeah.
somehow on Earth now. They have to
Oh,
race to
all right.
get it, and humans
Oh,
have
yeah,
some
Mark Wahlberg
small,
was in it for some
unimportant
reason.
role.
And by
Hold
the
on.
end of it, Earth was Unicron.
Yeah.
Like, by the end of it, Earth was Unicron.
Here,
Yeah.
all right.
Now,
Here, I could give you the rundown,
Got
like
confusing.
very, very small rundown. Jay, correct me if I'm wrong on any of this, because you're my other resident Transformer nerd here. All right, the plot of the first one was the Allspark, the cube, was on Earth.
was
Mega-
sent through the
Megatron, yeah, Megatron found it, but then was frozen. So there's two
On
pieces of Cybertronian tech on Earth that got there before the Autobots did.
Megatron
Shia LaBeouf finds
and the
Bumblebee. They find the Allspark. Okay, end of movie. All right, second movie, Revenge of the Fallen. The pyramids are Cybertronian tech. They've been covered up for millions of years, and they
They're definitely
harvest.
something.
They harvest sun power to terraform. I don't know.
Seems
Anyway,
legit.
Devastator shows
Yeah.
up. He's got balls. It's weird.
right. Third, Dark of the Moon.
Did I hear that
There-
right? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Re-say your statement
Devastator
really
has,
quick.
like 2 wrecking balls that hang in between his legs.
Yeah, Devastator.
Yeah, Devastator has testicles. It's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're
I remember that. Wasn't that weird? Oh,
Yeah.
It was awful.
plot out of the
It's-
third one.
It's
There's
like
a
those
s-
trucks, the pickup trucks that
And he rips Jazz in half.
Yeah.
Sad
and it
face.
has the
Sad
ball
face.
sack
Yeah.
hanging out the back.
That
Yeah,
was
I
apologize if
unacceptable.
anybody's
Exactly like
watching
that,
and
by the way.
is offended, but
Exactly like that.
Didn't we have
plot
like
of the-
2 Mark Wahlberg movies too?
Well,
We'll
yeah,
get
we,
there.
have, we
Yeah.
I
haven't
only
gotten there
watched
your
yet.
ass.
We haven't
Okay.
gotten there yet.
Okay.
The third one, the final one with Shia LaBeouf. There's a Cybertronian ship on the dark side of the moon that's been there since it supposedly crashed a long time ago, whatever.
And Megan
It-
Fox is gone now.
And Megan Fox
Off-screen
is gone
breakup.
now. Yeah.
They were super passive aggressive about it in the movie.
Yes. Oh, very
Michael Bay
passive
was not
aggressive about
happy.
Oh yeah, we didn't
Oh.
like that bitch. You know,
All right.
that's basically what he
Fourth
said the whole
movie,
time.
Mark Wahlberg, now our hero. The tech was the Autobots. They themselves were on Earth and putting Earth in jeopardy because these other Cybertronians that have been hunting them come to the planet to hunt them.
Which one
And
is the
now when
What-
Mark
this
Wahlberg
is,
comes in, is this still the same universe?
Extinction.
Yes.
Yes. It's the
Okay.
same universe. It's Age of Extinction is that one. Where
Were those
they
the
are the
Quintessons?
alien tech. Hmm?
Is it the Quintessons at that point, or Quintessa? Whatever they did.
I can't remember. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I forgot one thing from Revenge of the Fallen, which was the second one. The Matrix of Leadership was also for some reason on Earth. The Matrix of
Yeah.
Leadership, which brought Optimus back. It was all
And it
also
didn't
on
look like
Earth.
the Matrix at all.
No, not at all. So we're at the fourth one. We're at Age of Extinction. The tech that is on Earth that needs to get off Earth is the Autobots themselves. And then so that doesn't work for some reason. This is after Chicago and all that. And that's when the Dinobots showed up. Coolest part of that film, honestly. And then Michael Bay made a fifth movie where he pretended the fourth movie didn't happen, or at least most of it didn't happen, where the tech on Earth was the sword, and this dragon thing that was around during King Arthur times that were Transformer technology. So, yeah.
To be fair, didn't Michael Bay say after the fourth movie he was done directing Transformers
that he
movies?
Just made the
and then they
because
made
he had a
him come
contract
back and he was super petty about it?
Yeah. And then Bumblebee came out and wiped the slate almost like none of those 5 movies happened.
Okay, but the one qualm I have with Rise of the Beasts is for some reason they felt the need to connect to Bay with Prime's faceplate coming down. Why does he have a mouth again? I don't get it.
As long as Peter Cullen is voicing him and still around to do so, I don't care whether he has a mouth or not. Honestly.
Well, although I had that talk with my mom earlier. Who would you cast if Cullen couldn't do it?
Ron Perlman.
I say Liam Neeson.
Ron Perlman or Liam Neeson.
Those are both
very,
Keanu
very
Reeves
good.
is a good one too.
Right, but
Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
Ooh,
I love that.
Shut up! I love that.
Get out of my
That's-
head, no, dude. That was not even in my head. Now it's in my head, locked in there.
Fantastic.
So I feel like after the first movie, what I liked about the second one was just coming back into the universe, but it got so repetitive that it's like a lot of stuff is happening, but nothing's really freaking happening, and it got so boring. They just wanted to have cool scenes to show off the cars, and although they looked cool, looking cool wasn't enough.
Yeah, you need
They
like
need to have a
substance
story.
beyond just, hey, look, a cool car, and now it's a robot. Now it's a car again.
Now it's
a jet.
fighting. Like, that's cool and all, but tell me a story with it too.
Yeah.
I did like the
Megatron
fact that the old stealth bomber was around from like World War II times or whatever, and that he was old.
What was the plot of? I can't remember which one it was where Megatron was coming back in the form of another like super sleek.
That was Age of
looking-
Extinction.
That was
He's Galvatron.
That whole thing
He's
was like they should have
Galvatron.
They
left
botched
that.
that story.
They should have left that out completely.
Yep.
That was cringy.
They botched
Yeah,
it.
that it's almost like they were like, we don't have the budget to actually make them transform, so we're just going to create this tech to make them transform into cubes, and then the cubes are going to take a different shape.
So how does the Earth becoming Unicron come into all this? Because I stopped watching after
That
It
happened
doesn't
in the
become
fifth one.
Unicron. It always has been.
It just always has been, yes.
It
And when
is.
was this revealed?
This was in
At
the
the end.
end of 5.
It's a post-credit
that's
scene
fine.
that went nowhere.
Yeah.
Probably for the best. That
Which
is-
it never made sense to me how like I watch movies and I try not to pick them apart. I did the same thing with Godzilla versus Kong, where it never made the Hollow Earth thing didn't make sense to me. Like, well, the Hollow Earth theory doesn't make sense to me either, but at least a Hollow Earther could convince me that Hollow Earth is real more than that movie could. Because so I try
That's a
not to pick
very
things apart.
low
I try
bar
to do
to
the suspension
fail.
of disbelief thing. But here's my question. If Earth has always been Unicron, why does it matter what the continents did by moving? Wouldn't his horns still come out in the same place? He's Unicron. The topography might change, but he's still like the horns were receded. This you're telling, oh well, a horn came out in India and a horn came out in the Sahara and a horn came out here. It's like because when they all used to be together as Pangea, it would have made sense that they all came out in one place. No, it still makes sense to have them all still come out in one place. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes. I get what you're saying.
And I do have to say this too. Mark Wahlberg is not the best actor in his family. I would rather watch Donnie Wahlberg in anything before I want to watch a Mark Wahlberg movie. Sorry.
Mark Wahlberg isn't the best actor anywhere, to be honest.
That's true.
I love him in comedy stuff though. The what's that movie called with him and Will Ferrell?
The Other Guys?
Oh, yeah.
No, that's a good one too.
No,
Stepfathers or whatever.
The one where their
Daddy's
stepfather.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Daddy's Home.
Daddy's
Those two
Home.
movies are incredible. Mark Wahlberg, stick to comedy, please. You're amazing at it.
Robert,
Yes.
did you find a randomizer by chance?
I did not. Do I need to?
Yeah, I'm hoping to do this drawing by midnight.
Hey, Josh, can we borrow your randomizer?
Yes, absolutely.
No! Hell yeah!
So,
So-
is yours is it numbers or can you set it to be different things?
I can do whichever. Which number is easier? But if you want me to do specific things, I can do that as well.
You want to do numbers, Jay?
I can assign them numbers.
So I'll explain what's going on. So Jay, as those of you that are watching this can see, is also Red Top Cosplay. Our resident cosplayer has gotten me into doing it even more and more. I'm probably going to officially just get under the Red Top Cosplay banner and just do group things with Jay. But you've had some input from some of your fans on what you should do. Is that right?
Well, I asked for projects that are, substantial enough that I could piece it together throughout the year and not have to throw it all together at once and then do it at the first show in January of the next year.
Which we're hoping is going to be Fan Expo again.
Fan Expo New Orleans again.
Fingers crossed.
And so I've got 8 entries, if that helps. There's only 8. Oh, well, I don't know how that works. 2 of them are double. How would we do that?
Are they different characters?
Well, all of them are, but 2 of the doubles aren't because there were double entries.
Okay, well then I would say, like when we did the comment thing over on Josh's thing, how many independent ones do you have? Like how many different unique
You can do
options?
either individual ones, or if you want to give the fact that there's doubles merit, then we can count those as 2. That way the chances are slightly higher that it gets picked.
That's
That's what I'm hoping because they are there twice, but I don't know.
Yeah, then
Now
you
that they're-
include them each as their own. That way the one that's twice has increased chances of coming up.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
that's fair.
I'm gonna do only 1 actually. I will take one of those down to 1 and do 1
Okay.
double. Okay.
Okay.
So the first one is the double one, number 1.
Okay. So do you have everything numbered now?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how many total are there?
8.
Okay, so I'll go here and I'm going to say there's minimum 1. 8 is including your double, right? You counted that twice?
Oh, sorry, 9 including my double.
Okay.
So
this is gonna be fun. We get to
now-
find out what Jay's thing's gonna be.
are you ready to do this right now? You want me to let it rip?
Sure, go right ahead.
Number 9.
So that's the double.
Number 9.
I guess that would be the double. That is Dr. Doom. That's what I was hoping it would be.
Nice. Dr.
There you
Doom.
go,
Let's
Josh.
go.
You put your little luck on it. I've already looked at masks to start working on. So
Do me a favor and watch the very end of the Dr. Doom video, because I did a quote from the book, from a comic book, not the book. I don't know why I said it like that. It's like the book, the one and only.
The Book of Doom.
I found a quote from Dr. Doom that I really liked, and I edited my voice, and I thought it sounded really cool. But I would like your opinion personally on it. So go give it. It's like the last, I don't know, minute or 30 seconds or whatever. Very easy to find our Doom video. Check out that last bit and let me know what you think, because
So this
I was proud of that.
obviously isn't Jay's cosplay, but this is a cosplay of Dr. Doom I found. So So we're going to be shooting for that. So and I'm going to help.
Are
anyway,
you going? Do you think you're going to go more traditional Doom like that photo was, or are you going to be a little heavier on the armor like some of the newer age Doctor Doom portrayals look?
I have a green Jedi robe that's sleeveless with a hood that's probably gonna just be what I wear as my base part, and then find matching fabric to use as a cape. But the armor, I'd like to do something that looks a little more like almost ancient, like medieval.
As long as
like
it doesn't
that.
look like anything coming out of Fan 4 Stick, we'll be fine.
Yeah, not that. It's not gonna glow.
I'm wondering, because Doctor Doom has done like some arcane armors in the past. When he feels like dabbling in sorcery and remembering that he's, good at magic. And I wonder, like, if some of those might vibe if you're looking for something that's like a little older, a little more ancient.
Well, Robert and Brian kind of know this, but my kind of costuming style is that I really like to pull from multiple different places.
Okay.
Like different people's interpretations and pull different aspects and then pull it all together into one. Like I did Bullseye and I did the comic book color scheme, the black and white, but it looked kind of like a mix between Colin Farrell and Daredevil. So it was all so that's kind of my style. So I'm probably just gonna pull from comics and not Fan-Four-Stick, but
Never Fan-Four-Stick.
Never Fan-Four-Stick.
I can still honestly say I have never sat to that movie, and I never plan to.
yeah.
The trailer alone was
I'm
enough to
trying to
tell me
think.
how bad that movie was going to be.
It was on sale
kid you
for
not.
$4 at Dollar General, and it was still too much.
I would
I
watch
sent-
it for free.
I sent a link to the chat if you want to check that out. It's just a
Okay,
picture
yeah.
that I found.
I really
Yeah.
like.
I thought that
Um,
was a really cool like knight style arms
Yeah.
for Doom.
Okay.
Ooh, I like it.
Check that out.
I'll put it in our stream here.
Oh, cool.
I
Yeah.
was just getting ready to do the thing. Great minds think alike.
Yeah.
So we can all look at it. Oh, look at that.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
awesome. That's exactly what I was
that's
thinking.
killer.
And I was thinking fur on the back too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fur on the back is a really, really nice touch. And then if you look, you got chainmail going on, and then you've got the circles here, like kind of on the elbow bend. Like this is a really nice portrayal here. I like this a lot.
That's very
And
cool.
I
Yeah,
would
no,
love
it looks
to do
good.
FFX makeup under. or
And I'm
around
pretty
my-
sure that looks like a gun in a holster, which is interesting.
Yeah, Doom does occasionally wear a sidearm
Doom
in
be
some of his
packing.
older appearances. Oh,
That's fantastic. You think of him as a sword dude.
I have a gun you can borrow. It's a cosplay weapon.
I have one too. I have
Oh, that's right. You have one. Yeah, for Two-Face.
For Two-Face that I'm
Doom's
doing
come
it.
to the Fortnite universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Doom became a villain of some Fortnite people and some Marvel people during a Fortnite Marvel crossover.
They just put some My Hero characters in Fortnite too recently. That was real fun.
That's what
Classic Fortnite.
inspired me to watch My Hero. I
Yeah.
loved how cool All Might looked. I was like, I need to watch the show this is from. All Might looks awesome.
Yes.
Plus Ultra.
All right, we got about 12 minutes left. I
So
want-
it's New Year's and that's
12 minutes to midnight.
So it's New Year's in on Central Standard Time.
Yeah.
I
and
want
I'm not
to
staying
hear-
up for West Coast. If you're in the West Coast,
If you're on the West Coast, you're out of luck.
West Coast people don't deserve me.
They're 2 hours behind us, right?
Yeah.
They're
Yep.
they're 3.
Do we need
Oh,
to do any
three.
more randomizing
there's
for
three.
I'm thinking,
Jay?
Pacific. I'm thinking Pacific.
That was
I
all
have
you
a friend
needed?
in California.
Awesome.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
No problem.
So since we have that kind of time left, let's talk what is everyone's most looked forward to nerd thing that's coming out in 2023 that's been announced so far.
So it's coming out in 2023, but I gotta wait pretty much a year for it, and that's the Doctor Who 60th.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
So
Okay,
if there's
buddy.
anybody, if there's
Okay.
anybody in this panel that can't guess what my answer is, then I'm leaving.
Spider-Verse, we know.
Oh,
What, you like
I-
Spider-Man or something?
Is it that animated Spider-Man movie thing?
Yeah.
Starring like Miles
No, you're all wrong. It's actually the Black Clover movie that comes out in March. Haha, psych, gotcha.
Psych, gotcha.
No, it's definitely Across the Spider-Verse, and we all know it.
Josh is such a Spider-Man fan that we made a onesie for his child that says Web Slinger in training.
Mhm.
I love it.
Honestly, guys, I'm looking forward just because of the mess it's going to be. I'm looking forward to the Flash, man. See if it comes out.
Dude,
See if
If
ever
it comes out,
happens.
Man.
I hope it comes out so I can at least see if it's a good Flash movie.
they say it's super good. Like Warner Bros. Say, look, we're so
Yeah, but-
proud of this.
but-
movie.
Should we go
Yeah,
over the
yeah.
long list of things that they say and they have said?
Okay,
I know.
it's the test audiences that they supposedly have that
very well with.
they again apparently test audiences really like it. Flash fans really like it, and I love the Flash, so I think I'm going to like it, despite this controversy surrounding it. But
Yeah, because a lot of people worked in that film.
A lot of
Andy
people.
Machete
Yeah.
worked on that film. The new Supergirl Sasha Calle worked on this film. Michael Keaton's in this. Ben Affleck's in this. Maybe we'll see.
Yeah,
if he
we'll
gets
see how
taken
many
out.
of them make the cut, though.
Yeah, because apparently it's an open film at this point. They might take some people out to not tease things. Because Henry Cavill was supposed to be in it as
So
well.
what if
actually
they
filmed
cut
some stuff.
Ezra Miller out of the film? Then
Yeah,
thoughts?
see, they
That'd be a really interesting movie.
I know.
apparently when they did their public apology and they decided to seek help, that was supposedly the answer to whether or not the movie would move
Yeah.
forward
Mhm.
with them, and I think that was the final decision that Ezra will be in it.
Let's see what Ezra does next. That's what I'm looking at.
Well, Ezra just needs help, and if they're actually getting
Yeah.
help, then
yeah,
that's a good
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
they are mentally ill. Like they are
Yeah.
deeply unwell. So
Yeah.
I hope comic book stuff on the side. I hope they get help.
And
I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens.
the pressure of the limelight can do a lot to a person.
Yeah,
Yep.
Sure.
The mental anguish that can put you under, it's a lot. And I'm not saying that's an excuse for terrible actions
No.
in any way, shape, or form, but it is a factor to consider.
Mm.
Jay, I don't know if me and Jay have the same answer, but I'm most excited for Quantumania. Like that's my
Where you
biggest.
get you get rewarded early.
But thank you.
No, Quantumania. I'm looking forward to way more than Rise of the Beasts. It
Quantumania.
does look good, but
Well,
I think
I don't know
Quantumania
how
is
many
gonna be
people on this panel know this, but I love Jonathan Majors in every way you can love a human being. I think that he is amazing. So
Physically,
again,
mentally, spiritually,
yes,
ecumenically.
all of it, all of it, all of it.
all right. Who didn't go?
Dieter.
Dieter Romney.
I'm thinking on it. So, Across the Spider-Verse is a good answer. Quantumania is a good
Yeah.
answer. Both of those would be possible options for me. Of the things that haven't been said, I'm going to have to give props to what will be the final appearance of the one true Batman. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
Ooh,
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still don't understand how this game is going to work, but Rocksteady has not let us down in the past. We have Kevin Conroy returning. Samoa Joe plays King Shark, which if you're a wrestling fan, you'll know why that's amazing. And yeah, it just looks like it's going to be a fun, chaotic game. And I'm really excited to see the Arkhamverse outside of Gotham. So yeah. Also, there's plenty of other things that I'm really excited for. Fire Emblem Engage is coming out. Like a Dragon Ishin, Like a Dragon, the man who gave away his name. Mega Man Battle Network collections.
The Battle Network
every Marvel
collection's coming
movie
out. I didn't know about that.
in April.
gotta check
Every
that out.
Marvel movie, every DC movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
life is good. I like a lot of
It's
things.
a great time to be a nerd.
Also,
Always.
guys, here's a secret one. Invincible is going to be coming out sometime next year.
Yeah,
Invincible season 2
Yes.
should be in
Yeah.
like summer or spring of 2023. So
Mhm.
If anyone does not watch Invincible, get on it. It is
Was it-
amazing.
yeah,
Just a throwback. Wasn't that the episode that made you reach out to us, Josh? Because didn't you say y'all were getting ready to do an Invincible thing? Because I know that's the first thing that y'all did. That I watched.
When I first reached out to you, it was a general thing. I didn't have a specific topic in mind that I wanted us to talk about because I didn't know you guys yet. So, but I think what I wanted to do is I was trying to create common ground because it's like, okay, here's the Bear and the Beard podcast, but if you read their description, they sound pretty nerdy, and we're pretty nerdy. So let's see what we have in common. I do remember talking to you guys. I was like, well, we're going to be doing an episode on this, and you were like, oh, we're working on an episode on this. We just did that. So we were sort of kind of getting a quick little snippet of like each other's content. But yes, that was very
It was close because I remember that was the first thing I watched of y'all's, and I think I shared it with Brian. I was like, dude, they did a deep dive into the comic book side of things that we didn't even touch on. Like, I knew it was a comic book, but only because the show existed. So we didn't spend too much time on it. But I remember there were a lot of like similarities. Like we talked about both of our teams talked about how we liked how the intro screen kept getting more and more blood on it as it went throughout the episodes and stuff like that. And J.K. Simmons be praised for pulling off one of the best villains that I've ever seen.
Unexpected villain, like for me at least, because I know comics.
same.
Not that unexpected for me. I knew that just from the comics.
The fact that they made him look like a jacked J. Jonah Jameson,
Yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
like that was amazing.
It's like
No,
Jay Jonah and Jim Gordon, who he also played, merged into
keeps-
one being and then got jacked on steroids. Like that's,
Bro, he keeps on getting gypped on that, though. Think about it. He was supposed to have the Batman movie with Ben Affleck where he was supposed to be Jim Gordon. Then he was supposed to be in Batgirl where he was going to be Jim Gordon, and that got slashed too. Like, J.K. Simmons has not been a lucky Gordon at all. I've always felt bad about that.
do we believe that Batgirl is going to stay dead forever, though?
Absolutely. It's a tax write-off.
I would like to think that someone will steal it.
Someone will.
Someone
will
might buy the
steal it.
rights
It'll be
to
on
it
some
and-
Reddit thread somewhere. Give it time.
Fantastic Four. Yeah. Yeah, you're smart. I agree. That's right. Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
the fact that movies like Fan Four Stick is allowed to release and this one's not going to be released is the true
Oh, I
crime.
don't like the Roger Corman Fantastic Four that they made, and then they were like, "Yeah, we never planned to release this. This was just so we could make money and keep the rights."
I just mean, like, the Batgirl movie sounds like it was supposed to be a really good movie, and just think of how many
Right.
crap
I was
stains
so
of movies
hyped.
that are allowed to be released, and this one's not going to be.
I was here for it, man.
Well, the
It'll be on
Axel's
Reddit.
ass off. Cut it off, man. What are you going to do?
Thanks. you.
Oh,
Thanks,
DC.
Warner. Thanks, Warner.
We want to love you.
Did you
wanna
see
love you.
they took off like roughly half of their Looney Tunes, classic Looney Tunes content?
Yeah, they took off Justice League Unlimited, too.
Princess says steal it National Treasure
Yeah.
style for
Let's go-
Batgirl.
Yeah, that's coming off in next month. Justice League
Yeah,
Unlimited and
Justice League
Justice
and
League is
Justice
going to
League
be good.
Unlimited.
This is why I got HBO Max to begin with, because I wanted my.
Yeah.
Are they just at this point begging people to cancel their HBO Max subscriptions?
Yeah, because
I don't know what the move is. I don't understand it.
Well, they're going to want to roll it into Discovery, and just
They
have
want-
Discovery Max. Is that what they're going to call it? Apparently.
I think so, Warner, or something like that.
Warner,
Yeah.
Discovery Max, I think. Warner Discovery Max.
Yeah.
They kind
because
of went all out for Christmas. They
Yeah.
had a lot of Christmas stuff come out this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was stuff that was all in the pipeline before Zaslav took over.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're in debt, guys. Hey, guys, we got a 30-second countdown, by the way. I forgot to.
Oh my god.
Yep. I have
Oh,
the
nice.
countdown. You guys can pop the countdown up if you want.
Oh yeah, it's about to be 30 seconds for me.
I don't know how
Now
to do
it's
that.
30.
Wait, hold on. Share screen. Where's my share screen option?
I'm just looking at my phone. I'll count down from 10. We're at 20 seconds now until the new year. Oh, maybe we got Hombrolo coming in, maybe?
There's one.
10,
Oh, there we go.
9,
9,
8,
7,
6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year again!
Comes to
We have had 2 New Years in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
we're getting old.
Fuck you, 2022.
Time is a weird soup.
It's timey-wimey stuff, you know?
I'm gonna put that on a T-shirt and
What?
put it in
Time-
quotes, and then
Not-
write Dieter.
No. Time is a weird soup is not mine. I didn't. No. That's an Ashley
do that.
Johnson from Critical Role original.
I'm gonna do a
Program.
Michael Scott, and I'm gonna say dash Dieter dash whoever you just said.
Yeah, time is a weird soup. Ashley
Hewitt
Johnson.
National Treasure style.
Dieter.
Exactly, Michael Scott style.
Oh, now I'm getting the New Year's messages.
You must
Yeah.
100% of the
Yeah,
sharks.
already
are
got
Oh,
gonna
it.
say-
jeez. Swipe. Shut up, notifications.
Does that mean it's bedtime?
No,
Yeah,
I
it is
don't.
for me. It is for me, unfortunately. I've wiped,
Oh.
guys.
I'm now playing the game of, is that fireworks or gunshots? So
Yeah, I was gonna mention to you guys during the reading.
I heard it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the fireworks in his background were like setting the stage for the
I
gunshot
live,
and
in
the
a, I
fireworks.
live in a very bad neighborhood. I live in a very bad neighborhood. That's all I can say.
Oh boy, well, I'm glad you guys are okay.
Oh yeah, no, it'll be fine.
We're glad you guys came to ring it in with us on our
No
live.
problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you
happy
so much.
to
Funny,
come
this
hang
is
out.
5 hours of streaming.
That was not part of the plan,
Let's
but I'm glad it came
go.
together like that.
Look at us,
5
guys.
hours.
we can call ourselves
Plus, we
official
hung out a little bit
streamers now.
before we started streaming, so
Right.
Yeah, we did. It
we
was
just
almost
sit
6
with
hours,
people
basically.
and hang out. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I'm tired of all of you. Go away.
Tired.
I was just about to say, let's have a nice New Year's of us talking all kinds of nerdy stuff this next year, but never mind.
No, okay, we're actually gonna save that for our next episode that's gonna be coming out on
Yep.
January 13th. We're gonna be calling it New Hype, New Year, Same Nerds.
You like new
So
nerds.
definitely tune in for that. If any of you can be there for the recording, we'll definitely give you
Yeah, I'd
Uh,
be interested.
dates on that. If not, we'll at least reach out. Y'all can send us videos like you did for your Christmas thing so that we can talk about it. But we're going to be kind of doing our year-end wrap-up in that episode where we talked about things that we did, like how much money we raised and stuff like that, view counts, all that. And then moving into 2023, what cons we're going to attend and what we're looking forward to. So thank y'all so much for being here. Thank you, viewers.
Speaking
Thank
of
you,
which-
Phantomites.
Thank you.
Hey,
If you're
Robert.
watching this in the future, yes.
We've got something pretty big coming up in the next week.
Yes, next weekend we are going to be at Fan Expo New Orleans. Myself and Jay and Mama Bear and Mama Kim and our photographer, Miss Tammy, are going down to New Orleans. We're going to go meet Juan Carlo Esposito, and I'm going to say hello again to Monica Real. And there's a bunch. We're going to meet Eddie. We're going to meet Eddie from Stranger Things.
Dancing
Uh-oh.
They have
There's
a
two
long list of
two
amazing people
Office
they get to meet.
stars there
They
too. As well.
canceled.
They're not
Oh, did
coming.
they? Oh, they
canceled.
canceled.
They're going next. There
2024.
was an injury.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah. I was gonna get Josh an autograph.
But we're going to be in their creator space, which is like 10 creator groups
Yep.
that are featured. And we're going to be hanging out at the creator stage all weekend doing live podcasting. So
We're gonna try to
it's
get
gonna-
interviews and stuff too. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
I feel that,
We'll see what
EJ.
happens.
Sorry about that.
I feel
Get
that.
the
I'm gonna
mic
go
out.
game because I got my Xbox in the mail today, so I'm gonna
I'm gonna
hook
try to
that
do
up
some
and I'm gonna
gaming
go
with
game
you.
out.
I don't know how long I'm gonna stay up, but I want to thank everyone who's tuned in. I want to thank you guys for
Yes.
joining us. And here's to a nice next year of us all nerding out together.
Absolutely.
Bear, you want to start the sign off?
Yes, I've been the bear.
I've been the beard.
That's been
I've
Nerd
been Nerd
Squatch.
Squatch.
And we've been the Knights.
The Knights of the Nerds Table. And
There
we
you
want to
go.
remind you, as always, to stay awesome
Stay bearded.
and much
Much
love,
love.
everybody. We'll
Happy
see you in
New
2023.
Year's.
Happy New
Happy
Year.
New Year.
We
See you,
See you,
are.
everybody.
See you in New Orleans.
Cut the check.
That was totally wicked!
Thanks for checking out another episode. We hope you enjoyed it. New episodes are released every other Friday at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check back then or subscribe so that your device downloads it automatically. Audio episodes are available pretty much anywhere you get your podcasts, so it's really easy to share them with all your nerdy friends. For YouTube viewers, subscribe and click the little bell so you're notified about all our new content. Links to talk nerdy to us can be found in the episode description as always. You can chat with the bear, the beard, or the rest of the Bearded Bear team, head researcher and graphic designer, Mama Bear, the social media sorcerer, Nerd Squatch, the master of marketing, Han Bralo, the master merch fabricator, Tyler the Great, or any of our public liaisons, Mama Kim, Katie Cat, or JB. Huge thanks to them, the geeks of the round table, and all our awesome friends of the cast. Much love, y'all. Lastly, for more cool music like this awesome outro track, go check out Harlequin Soul, Secret Apex on Facebook and Spotify. His links are in the description as well. Talk at you next episode, nerds. See you then.
So stay away from wrong. Welcome to the end. Are you a fan or just pretend?